analyzing the files that you sent us. And it turns out that the data from your evaluations have been used to prepare an afterlife presentation. And get this, it's taking place right now. To put a cherry on top, the old man is in attendance. Just find where the afterlife presentation is taking place, and you'll catch the old man red-handed.
That is how I prefer to catch criminals.
Привет, продолжаем прохождение игры RoboCop, Roga City. Сейчас интересно завернут нас. Мы в офисе OCP. Здорово. Ну что, я приглашен или нет? Меня вот это интересует, конечно, в первую очередь. Потому что было бы странно, если бы меня пригласили. Ну, здание огромное, конечно. Представляю, какой здесь замес можно сделать.
Just let me go. You said yourself that you didn't have time for me.
Consumer Products.
I know who you are, lady. You broke into the security room. You're up to something.
Hey, Robo,
Oh,
could you
здорово.
resolve
There's
this
been a
issue we're
security
having?
breach I need to investigate, but someone's got to escort this trespasser out of the building.
I could help in both cases.
Good. The breach seems like a big job. Once you're done with her, can you join me in the server room? It's just down the hall.
Sure he could.
Don't think it's over, lady. I'll check the security cameras later to see what you've been up to. Expect a visit from the police in a couple of days.
I'll buy coffee and donuts to welcome him.
You are responsible for that security breach.
I'm trying to save people's homes. Do I have to remind you what OCP is planning to do with the residents of Old Detroit to create space for Delta City?
I have a record of that issue.
I need to find out what the estimates are for those additional costs. As you can imagine, they don't include them in their brochures, so I have to dig deeper.
Копать
All
глубже,
the
говорит.
information I
Куда
need to
уж
help those
глубже.
people is in the room where the security guard is expecting you. So can you help me get those records out?
I will not let OCP hustle innocent people.
You'll find the relevant data on one of the servers. I'll be waiting here to pick it up.
Окей. Здорово, администратор.
A meeting regarding afterlife is taking place right now. I want to know where.
Let me check. Yes, that would be the executive conference room on the top floor. The elevators are behind me. But I'm looking at the guest list and I'm not seeing your name.
I will be the highlight.
Окей. Наверное, надо сначала в серверную. Дай.
But you don't have the proper clearance. You won't be able to access the elevators, sir. Sir.
Чё? Где тут вход-то? Металлодетекторы вообще не работают.
Over here. Could you help me with these doors?
Это точно охранник? Почему я должен выламывать дверь?
Someone likely tried to lay a hand on the data collected in this room. The security breach caused them to lock down. Can you open them?
I need permission to enter the restricted area and damage OCP property.
Do whatever it takes.
Разрешаю, и все. Теперь-то я могу.
Now, I need to reboot the security system. The malfunction shut down not only the doors, but also a nearby metal detector gate. That should do it. Thanks for your help, RoboCop. I'll stay here. I need to be sure the room is safe before the technicians arrive. My
Новый
new
тупой
dumbass
босс.
boss will chew my ear off about it if I don't.
Вот новое добавление к программе «Работай головой». У нас изменились правила по кодам доступа. Больше мы не будем их забывать. И я знаю, что многие из вас этим страдают. И даже со мной иногда такое случается. Поэтому с этого момента код каждый зоне можно найти на постере рядом с ней. Не благодарите. Давид Хэмилл. Ну, это ж, блин, главное правило безопасности. Не оставляйте пароли на всяких там стикерах. В видных местах, очевидно.
Better not touch that computer. If the technicians figure out that someone was messing with it, they'll be pissed.
Иди погуляй, слышь.
So, you're still here?
Security computers connect to a network. It is worth checking if there is another system that needs rebooting.
Yeah, it's all brand new. Hasn't been tested before implementation. My boss's idea. I should go and check it out. I'll be on my way.
Давай. Пока сам все чекну. Интересно, есть что-нибудь полезное там? Или я просто так нарушаю закон? Но это нарушение во благо, так что я думаю, что в дальнейшем проблем не должно возникнуть. Ну что, работает металлодетектор? Да. Давай поговорим.
Estimates. Do you have them?
Make good use of them.
You helped a lot of people with this, Murphy. But there is one more issue.
Security footage.
If I'm gonna expose OCP, I'd rather not be disturbed by anyone. Could you...
Destroying evidence of a crime is beyond my programming.
Who's talking about that? Shuffling database records will do just fine. All you need to do is recharge yourself using the computer in the security room. You could sure use a pick-me-up. You look pale, to be honest.
I will do what needs to be done to protect the innocent.
Thanks to you, I'll be able to focus on what needs to be done as well.
Stay safe, citizen.
Чё, мне туда, обратно же? Постеры, он говорил. Магновижн. Угу. Не может быть вот это 300S. Два семь восемь один. Серьезно? РОБОКОП. Злодей. Даже дверь за собой закрывать не буду. Ну что ты мне расскажешь?
I did some shuffling.
Thank you. The people of old Detroit will not forget what you've done for them.
Охренеть будет, если я не прав. Хотя все ведет к тому, что я
Let me get
прав.
that door for you. I saw that whole scene. The way they treated you. Not on my watch. Going up?
Чё?
Beautiful, isn't
С
it?
подлизой, что ли?
Now, this view gives me hope. Shows what Detroit is capable of when not hindered by the city's worst. You probably know that better than anyone else. You deal with filth more than any of us. These miserable people, crammed into those tiny apartments like cockroaches. I swear I need a shower whenever I go canvassing in old Detroit. But not for much longer. I'm heading to a meeting about the Delta City relocations, so that we finally get the poor, criminal elements out of our great city. Exciting, isn't it? You and me together. We'll clean the city right up.
Не знаю, не знаю. Мне нечего на это тебе ответить. Не факт. На это чё? Ребята, с которыми нельзя поговорить. Огромный город.
Can someone take this robot away from here? I'm trying to work.
There is no one here.
What? Look around. See if we're missing something.
Печатная плата мне не помешает. Может быть, без меня уже все? Может быть такое. Все? Урон оружия просто 120%. Пробитие брони, конечно, страдает, но я здесь не видел, да, что вообще пробитие где-то было. Все. Я стал еще сильнее. Настолько, насколько это возможно. Я должен включить презентацию.
Do not be amazed when a man grows rich, for when he dies, he takes nothing with him. Until now. Afterlife, OCP's answer to death itself. As a frontrunner in human-machine hybrids, OCP is focused on proving that death is no longer the end. With a number of successful prototypes, our team continues to work tirelessly to ensure Afterlife is more stable than any of our previous cybernetic achievements. We've come a long way since OCP's first cyborg.
This is how I see myself.
To now.
Hi, I'm Eve, and I've died, but that's not stopping me. With the newest development in cyborg research, OCP was able to give me another chance. And now I'm back to enjoying my life. Or should I say, afterlife? Because at OCP, the goal is no longer to live, but to thrive after death. And since our friends in the government are fighting for human rights for all people that were once pronounced dead, my life will return to what it was in no time.
Under my legislation, RoboCop and all future cyborgs will be granted human rights. They'll be able to live, vote, and run their businesses just like the rest of us. Vote Mills, vote RoboCop.
Afterlife. Eternity. Today.
Да и
Oh, sorry, I didn't know someone was here.
здорово. Ты действительно робот?
It's actually Meg.
Are you like me?
So you've seen the ad, huh? Sorry, I'm not a robot. Just a commercial actress. I've been a face for a lot of stinkers, but good luck selling Afterlife. Technology that won't be available to us for the next 100 years or so, I've heard.
Where is everyone?
From what I understand, the old man canceled the meeting last minute. I don't know why no one tells me anything around here.
So he is behind all of it?
Who else would authorize funding of such a pretentious project?
Вы продаете дефектный товар?
So you are selling something that does not work?
That's advertising for you. At least with Afterlife, we won't get many complaints from the dissatisfied customers. 'Cause they'd be dead, you know?
You know, я
What
понял.
about all the money that went into research?
From what I hear, OCP gave it the college try. They spent a lot of money on some prototypes, but this time they ended up with nothing. That's how it often goes with these cutting-edge projects. I imagine there were quite a lot of unsuccessful RoboCops before you came along.
Where did they conduct the research for this project?
I don't know, but I don't think it's in this building. I've noticed that there are always big cooling trucks parked in front of OCP when they're showing off new tech.
Where is the old man?
Probably in his office at the end of the hall. But I don't think barging in unannounced is such a good idea.
I disagree.
Да мы с ним кореша.
Suit yourself.
Не мешаю. Мы с ним кореша, так что никаких проблем не будет.
This is a friendly reminder. A gunshot wound no longer entitles you to a day off unless hospitalization is required.
He never smiles. There must be a catch. He set me up.
Do you think
You
they
have to
hung it
stop
upside
coming to
down?
the office. You no longer work here. You were fired last month.
Уволили в прошлом месяце, он в офис до сих пор ходит. Это то, что я думаю.
Put your hands up. You are under arrest.
That's no way to talk to an acting CEO. You didn't come here to congratulate me? So, you haven't heard. It's been on every channel for the past hour. Watch some TV once in a while. Life's passing you by.
As the former CEO of Omni Consumer Products passed away earlier this morning, we at Channel 9 are deeply saddened by this horrific tragedy. Our condolences go out to the OCP family in these dark times. In other news, why do balloons make that popping sound?
About time the old man kicked the bucket. A Japanese company is already eyeing to buy us out. The way he was managing the company lately, he'd basically run it to the ground, especially with his personal projects.
Afterlife.
Oh, you heard about that too. How desperate. Just die gracefully, you old fuck. But don't you worry about it. As an acting CEO, I'm putting a stop to all of OCP's unnecessary expenses. And that includes all of the old man's pet projects. So say bye-bye to Afterlife, and Delta City for that matter.
Кто-то должен взять за них ответственность. Уэндл все еще на свободе. Ответственность кто будет брать? Раз ты исполнительный.
Someone did. The demented old man behind all of this sick shit is dead. I'm shutting down Afterlife. So you should be happy. So there's nothing for you to worry about anymore. Well, maybe about collecting unemployment, since I'm firing the entire police force and replacing them all with my robots.
Those robots are unreliable.
Oh, that's adorable. Especially coming from you. But you'll get to see the improvements we've made firsthand. Since I need you to come to the ARMS Expo. Just don't be late. Now, you leave. Bitches, come! It's
Серьезно.
time to celebrate. Let's throw the old man a hell of a wake. Oh, Robo. That expo thing is a black tie event. Then again, I guess that doesn't concern you.
А ты чё меня не позвал?
You could arrest me, officer. I even have my own handcuffs.
Слышь, дай выпить. Так, окей.
Because of the tragedy that has struck our company, you will be informed by your superiors about the recommended ways to experience mourning. The meeting is not included as work time. Thank you.
Странно, там лестница была.
The old man is dead.
Yeah, I just heard. So what do we do about afterlife?
Becker is shutting it down.
Not the only thing he's shutting down. I just got a call from the precinct. Everyone's been fired.
Все
So what
уволены?
now? What about Wendell?
We wait for his move.
He'll be desperate. I bet he'll try to get as many supplies as he can before his money runs out. But where will he go to do that?
The Detroit Arms Expo.
Shit, that's right around the corner. I could go there.
No, stay with Dr. Blanche. Becker wants me to attend the expo. This way, I could keep an eye on unwanted guests.
I hear you.
Что-то здесь не так. Может быть, все-таки Беккер за всем этим стоит?
I can't believe he's gone. He was so young.
Such a tragedy, but, are our bonuses safe?
Do they know who'll be the new CEO? I hope it won't be that Becker jerk from Security Concepts. Will the Japanese take over the company now?
We're still on for playing golf for the weekend, right? The old man would have wanted us to keep going.
Блин, я думал, тут вообще сейчас будет замес, арест. Как-то получилось тихо. Тихо, мирно. Может быть, все-таки, ну, там, не знаю, лестница огромная, может, там все-таки придется сюда вернуться. Придется с первого этажа и до самого последнего добираться. Уничтожая роботов там. Ну, что-нибудь в таком духе.
You're here? Good. Proceed to the main stage and stand on the podium. There's an old friend waiting for you there.
We have to be on the lookout for Antonovsky.
Do you ever just stop? We won. So smile. Okay, don't smile. Creeping me out. It's showtime. Welcome, everyone, to the Detroit Arms Expo, where we will show you the newest, hottest advancements in urban warfare. Thank you. Thank you. Now, please, before we proceed, let's take a moment to honor the man who made all of this possible. So join me in a minute of silence. Now, let's start the party. OCP has always been the pioneer pushing the limits of what's been possible in security technology. Those efforts gave us RoboCop and RoboCop 2. That's right. But much like our late CEO, RoboCop is the past. We need to look at the future. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present OCP's newest achievement, the UEDs, Urban Enforcement Droids. A reliable solution to crime with the push of a button. UEDs will be exclusively protecting the streets of Detroit, since the police left the citizens of our city to the mercy of the criminal element by going on a strike. But no need for alarm. UEDs are ready to patrol the city today. Today will be their first major test, the protection of the mayoral election rally. Now, let's open up the floor to the questions. I'm sure you're dying to hear more about my robots, yes?
I have a question for RoboCop. In view of the police strike, do you think these new robots are actually capable of protecting the city?
Так, стоямба.
The police did not strike. We were
Странно, что
fired.
все виснет.
The police
Видимо,
left
из-за того,
because they
что
felt
много людей.
threatened by the UEDs. And rightfully so, my machines are superior in every way. A presentation is in order to show that those are not just empty words.
I have another question for RoboCop. It's about the candidates for mayoral elections.
Who cares? It can't even vote in the damn thing. It's just an OCP product.
There are a lot of people that value his opinion. Polls showed that RoboCop's words and actions have influenced ratings for both candidates several times already. So, RoboCop, could you give us all a definite answer and put our minds at ease? Is Mills' promise to grant you and all future cyborgs human rights enough to earn your support? Knowing you'd possibly get your freedom back?
Freedom to do what exactly? Get back with his family? Start a business? Join a bowling team?
Or will you, contrary to your creator's interest, encourage people to vote for Mayor Kuzak, OCP's loudest adversary?
Поддержу мэра Кузака.
Thank you for such a straight answer. I'm sure there are people who've waited to hear it.
Well, there you have it. Now we can get back to why we all gathered here. My robots. It's time to present what these bad boys are capable of, huh? I just need to find the remote.
Не говори, что ты просрал пульт.
Is that normal?
Huh? It's just a prototype. No need to worry.
More will come.
What the hell are you talking about?
What was that?
All of you need to leave.
Вы нужно уходить.
What is happening?
I lost my remote.
Ну да, это что-то на заставке, видимо, было.
Product after all, but I can't do anything to control them without the remote. Point. Delivery. Lost.
Просто стреляй дальше, он говорит. Что, ракетницу можно? Ха. Бля, перезарядка это. Так, надо хилочками запасаться, однозначно. Понял. Берем. Ой. Есть. Заобузили. Есть. Это мне надо. Вот здесь где-то чучело это, да? Зал под контролем. Ну что ты нашел? Гусь.
Did you remember?
No, damn it! But there's another way. We can't control them, but we can make them stop. Take me to the Expo Depot. The entrance is through Hall C. I'll open the gate. Just clear the space. The code doesn't work. Luckily, I'm the one who sold them this garbage, so I know what to do. Just destroy the fuse box, and the gate will open. Do it!
Так я мог бы просто починить.
What is your plan?
I give the orders and you follow them. Maybe it'll work that way for once. Okay, since I opened the gate, you clear the way to Hall C.
I remember differently.
Your memory is glitchy.
У меня все ходы записаны, дебил. Опа.
Pacifying criminal. Moving streets. Surrender.
Ну, отсюда можно. Нет. Это не робот. Так, есть. Давайте теперь гранатомет. Не помню, когда с гранатомета последний раз стрелял. Ящик в сети. Ага. Зал Б под контролем. Осталось еще, да? С он же говорил, по-моему.
This EMP device, how does it affect me?
Don't worry, nothing will happen. To your brain, at least. And that's the part you cherish the most, anyway. You'll be fine. Pave the way to the depot and don't bother your head with that. We don't want your wiring to burn out.
Может быть, это шапочку из фольги хотя бы мне сделаем. Блин. Тут какая-то вакханалия.
Why is this device here?
The whole thing was my idea. First, sell the robots, then we'll sell it to both of us.
За тебя придется от этого робота сраного бегать. Стулья. Больно ему вообще стульям? Неприятно. Просто это как-то очень долго. Твои роботы гениальные. Их мониторами могу просто лупануть. Здесь револьвер где-то был. Отхожу. Че, пошли еще Патрики посмотрим. Где-то же должно быть оружие. Ракетница. Что-то мне кажется ему плохо. Ну, тут еще и гранатомет. Все для меня, все для меня.
Good. We're close. And don't be afraid. Even if the EMP device fries your circuits or something, is it really such a big sacrifice to stop this mess? I'm willing to make it.
Готов ее принести, понятно. Ясненько, понятненько.
Oh no.
I figured I'd meet you here, RoboCop.
Seems like you two have a lot to talk about. I don't want to be in your way.
Nonsense, Mr. Becker. Since I have you here, thank you for providing me with this little thing. I was looking for a loyal partner. I was hoping it would be RoboCop, but your droids will have to suffice.
No problem. And thank you for choosing OCP. Now that my work is done here, so I'm just gonna give...
RoboCop, now that the old man doesn't need you, I don't need you. Keeping you alive this long was a mistake. Let me erase that mistake.
Неприятно.
Sorry, I won't be staying to witness this. I need to start packing up the toys. Take care of him.
Блин, неужели зажигалка просто на мозги действует? Ну, я имею в виду воспоминания. Судя по тому, что мы у психолога были. Что, есть? Он просто тупо убежал. Что один, что второй. Кидал его просто. Сплошное. Да, я тебя слушаю. Мгм. Привет.
Alex Murphy, we have to fix you. We have to erase.
Я думаю, вы тоже глюки. Не надо. Чё?
We must erase you.
Да погоди.
It's actually impressive how stubborn you are. At the same time, oh, it's heartbreaking knowing that you never could have won. Oh, your creators made sure of that. That chip OCP implanted in your brain, the one that was supposed to help you, it served as my collateral. It made sure that you could never touch me. It's activated with this. Oh, but I'm sure you already put that together. The old man wanted me to use it sparingly, as long exposure would melt your brain. Oh, now that's a visual. But since the old man's gone, I can do whatever I want.
We packed everything, sir.
Splendid. Duty calls. But I'm leaving you with something to remember me by. Good night, Murphy. Oh, it's been exhilarating. Now it's time to take what's mine. The city of Detroit.
You're leaving us again?
Don't go. Please.
Непонятно только, как действует зажигалка. Если я ее разломаю, мне легче станет или наоборот?
He's waking up. Oh no. What do we do?
Murphy, stay calm. He's in so much pain.
The chip. Remove it.
The evaluation chip? How do we do that?
I think I can help. There's a button here that will shut him down.
Вы
Why
мне
is
ничего
this place
выключили?
so deserted? What's with all the noise?
It's Murphy. OCP sabotaged him. That's why Wendell was able to get the upper hand.
Why? RoboCop's their program.
They wanted RoboCop's data to use in the Afterlife project. And no wonder. RoboCop is the only successful cyborg that OCP has managed to produce. After they got what they needed, they just wanted him out of the way, without getting their hands dirty.
Those scumbags. What now?
We need to get that chip out.
It should be under the helmet. I saw someone take it off once. I think I can do it.
What about the chip?
It's here, but I don't think I can.
Let me. I'm not squeamish.
Давай.
I've done far worse things for far less.
И все?
There you go, you little bastard.
Is this it? Should I turn him back on?
Do it. So, Murphy, how you doing?
I am doing well, officer. So many familiar faces. Are we celebrating?
Wendell certainly is. He stole a shit ton of heavy-duty equipment from that military expo. What happens when he decides to use it?
He already has.
You've got some nerve coming in here.
With no police on the streets, every gang in the city is on the rampage. Detroit's on fire.
She's right. I've got a call that Windows goons hacked the election broadcast to send a message.
Citizens of Detroit, I'm sorry to inform you that help is not coming. You've been abandoned by the police, by
Да,
your
жестко, без
politicians,
вообще без ничего, да? Анархия.
They all promised you a better life and tried to give you hope. And where did that lead you? Into the cesspool. I feel your frustration. I empathize with it, but let's not stop there. Let us do the only thing we can. Let's burn this filthy city to the ground. And from the ashes, let's rebuild something new, something better.
This is bad. Can we do anything about it? I mean, we've all been fired.
Never stopped us before. But where do we start?
The new mayor is stranded downtown. That's as good a place as any.
All right, let's gear up. What do you say, Murphy?
I thought you would never ask.
Murphy, Lewis, Washington. Head downtown and help the mayor. I'll try to get as many officers to join you as I can.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Everyone else? There are phones that need answering and no staff to do it.
Sure. Why not?
Wait, does anyone even know who won the election?
Actually, no. But whoever did, they'll have a hell of a time cleaning up this mess.
Ваши действия повлияли на результат выборов. Да, понятное дело. Так, оценок больше у меня не будет, поэтому... Поэтому, собственно, ничего удивительного. Участок просто тупо пустой, да?
This is Reed. We have a job to do.
Ну что, вы серьезно будете сидеть на звонки отвечать? Или особенно Пиклс, огурчик. Так, ну чё? Мы куда? Чё, интересно, конечно. Вот. Предлагаю на этом, в принципе, закончить. В следующей серии тогда посмотрим, чё кого и чё будет дальше. Если чё, лайкос не забудь. Судя по тому, что тут здесь происходит, будет жесть.
I'd better be quiet.
The stage is at the riverfront.
We are almost there.
This Wendell guy thinks he can toss us aside. We'll show him who runs this town.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just came to see the inauguration.
Oh, you like to vote? Let's vote! All in favor of kicking this guy's ass? Aye! Aye!
Nay?
I thought you said all the cops were fired! They were!
Free, scumbags!